A week ago, I spent my life racing against time.
I'm gonna help you out today, okay?
A new and enigmatic figure has emerged from the shadows in the Marvel Cinematic Universe realm, casting a pall over the beloved superhero franchise. Sydney Sweeney's portrayal of Madame Web, a powerful mutant who can peer into the future, has sent shockwaves through the MCU fandom, sparking heated debates and raising concerns about the franchise's direction. As the MCU embarks on this new chapter, fans are left to grapple with the question, will Madame Web be the catalyst for a groundbreaking evolution of the franchise, or will her presence herald an unfortunate turn of events?
Come on! Welcome back to the land of the living.
Only time will tell whether Madame Web will be a boon or a bane to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Introduction and potential MCU impact. Sydney Sweeney's rumored part in Sony's Madame Web might signal trouble for the future of the MCU. Madame Web is part of Sony's Spider-Man universe, which started with Venom. Even though Spider-Man is absent due to a deal keeping Tom Holland's Spidey in the MCU, it might not stay that way forever. Since Andrew Garfield returned in Spider-Man No Way Home, fans hope he might get another chance.
I don't understand what's happening.
I've been having visions.
I knew he was gonna die.
If they pull it off, he could be the perfect hero to bring order to the chaotic franchise. Madame Web showcases Sony's daring moves in shaping its franchise. It was unexpected for a lesser-known Spider-Man character to have her own movie, but Madame Web's lineup of actors is fascinating.
New York City is a whole new level of crazy these days.
The film could be a game-changer for the SSU with its promising storyline. Dakota Johnson takes the lead role, accompanied by Emma Roberts, Adam Scott, and Sydney Sweeney. The rising star from Euphoria is gaining prominence, and her character's impact might extend beyond this franchise, potentially influencing even the MCU. Characters and connections in Madame Web. In Madame Web, Johnson takes on the role of Cassandra Webb, a blind clairvoyant whose abilities let her peer into what's known as the spider world. While Johnson's Madame Web could be a significant link within the SSU, Sydney Sweeney's character holds more pivotal importance. Sweeney portrays Julia Carpenter, not only becoming Webb's successor, but also taking on the mantle of the second Spider-Woman in Madame Web. Over time, the comics have seen various versions of Spider-Woman, starting with Jessica Drew in 1977, followed by Julia Carpenter in 1984, alongside others like Maddie Franklin, Gwen Stacy, and Ashley Barton. It's intriguing how Sony is directly introducing Carpenter's Spider-Woman, and it's logical considering her ties to both Madame Web and Spider-Man. Unlike Spider-Man's physical webbing, this Spider-Woman uses psychic energy to create her webs. Furthermore, after taking on the role of the second Madame Web, she acquires Webb's clairvoyance and telepathic abilities, but loses her eyesight in return. Overall, Carpenter fits well into Madame Web's story and the larger SSU. Her connection to Spider-Man's multiverse is particularly intriguing. She made her debut in Secret Wars and could have been part of Avengers: Secret Wars in the MCU if not for Sony's arrangements. So far, the SSU has been quite odd and disconnected. Venom and Venom, Let There Be Carnage had their enjoyable elements, but Morbius threw a wrench in the works. Kraven the Hunter's up next, and given his connection as one of Spider-Man's top foes, his place in these movies makes sense. However, their choices afterward, like El Muerto and Hypno Hustler, feel strange. These characters aren't widely recognized. Spider-Woman's involvement in Madame Web could be the binding force the SSU needs, particularly since the MCU has plans for Tom Holland in Spider-Man 4 and beyond. Challenges in villain-centric approach. Their focus on a villain-driven series has yet to click. It's not just about having villains audiences can root for. Morbius didn't quite fit that bill, but also about having compelling adversaries. Someone like Spider-Woman could fill that role. This might set up Sweeney's Julia Carpenter as a major star in the franchise, alongside Tom Hardy's Venom and whoever ends up playing Silk in the upcoming SSU TV show, Silk Spider Society. This could tie the different storylines together and give a central narrative for the franchise to revolve around.
So who is he?
Ezekiel Sims. He was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died.
Jessica Drew's uncertain MCU future Sweeney's role as Julia Carpenter hints that Jessica Drew's Spider-Woman might still be open for the MCU. She holds a significant place, especially considering her ties to the Secret Invasion comic storyline. However, introducing her is more complex than bringing in any other Marvel character. A theory surrounding Emilia Clarke's Secret Invasion character suggests that the show might adapt elements from Spider-Woman's backstory for a different role. Because of the previous negotiations with Sony over character rights, Jessica Drew's future within the MCU remains uncertain, even though she could fit in seamlessly and might be more suitable for that franchise compared to the SSU.
Who are you? What is going on?
I can see the future.
Oh, what the hell? She didn't see that coming?
Given Sony's reluctance to part with key characters after sharing Spider-Man with the MCU, Jessica Drew's involvement in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, voiced by Issa Rae, is noteworthy. It's speculated that her role will expand for another collaboration involving Spider-Gwen and Silk. Additionally, there were discussions about a potential live-action Spider-Woman movie, helmed by Olivia Wilde, which might solidify her role within Sony's universe. Despite the potential for her to team up with Captain Marvel or Hawkeye, the groundwork laid in Spider-Man No Way Home might not culminate in her introduction to the MCU. Miles Morales and SSU's impact on MCU characters. The MCU's potential characters from Sony might be decreasing within the SSU plans. For Sony's Spider-Man universe to flourish, they can't afford to let go of their most popular and impactful characters. Although Jessica Drew would fit best in the MCU, she could still easily fit into the SSU. Another major character affected by these plans is one fans have been eager to see in the MCU since Spider-Man. Homecoming hinted at him, Miles Morales. However, his fate might align with Spider-Woman's. Miles Morales leads the Spider-Verse series and is a much-loved Marvel hero. It would be unwise for Sony to let go of Miles. Many hope Miles will debut in Avengers, Secret Wars, follow the comics, and then team up with Peter Parker in Spider-Man 4 and future films. Yet, Sony might choose to keep Miles for their SSU, making him their Spider-Man and ensuring their franchise stands strong in the box office competition. While using Spider-Woman and Madame Web might appear harmless, it could prevent iconic heroes from joining the MCU. Sydney Sweeney's portrayal of Madame Web has undoubtedly injected a fresh dose of intrigue and mystery into the MCU.
See into the future.
He's trying to change what happens.
However, her presence also risks undermining the very foundations of the franchise, potentially transforming the beloved superhero universe into a chaotic and unpredictable landscape. Before you go, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on for more videos like these. And we'll see you again next time.